I've made the decision that this will be my last year racing as a professional road cyclist, which is really, I think, an exciting decision for me. I feel like I've been on the verge of making this decision for a few years and just really feel at peace with it now in my heart. I feel really lucky to be on Trek Segafredo, and I feel like I've reached so many of my dreams already, but my heart misses home while I'm on the road so much of the year. I think as an American or as somebody that doesn't live in Europe, you have to sacrifice quite a lot of your life when you're over in Europe racing, and it's not that I don't love racing anymore or I don't love the team anymore or couldn't get a contract. It's none of those things, and I feel like I am still a really strong cyclist in the peloton. I just feel like I miss home a lot, and I am really fortunate to have a fiance at home that I am really deeply in love with and I miss all the time when I'm on the road. He's been nothing but supportive of me, but it just feels like it's a time in my life to go home, and we're actually buying a house together and getting quite excited about the future. I came to the decision for this to be my last year, I think, over the last 2 years almost, and definitely with the coronavirus pandemic that happened, it kind of helped me, I would say, in a way, because my loved ones have been unable to travel and visit me, but also just really realizing what it was that I wanted to get out of the sport and what goals I wanted to achieve and what it was that was making me happy. I feel like I live two completely separate lives. I have this life at home, and I'm the Ruth at home with my friends and my family and my fiance, and then I'm the bike racer Ruth when she's in Europe. It's become really clear for me that the universe back at home is the one that's pulling me stronger. What am I going to do next? It's everybody's favorite question. I would love to stay in cycling somehow with maybe there's a really good junior program in Boulder that I would love to work with. Apparently they have 250 juniors in the cycling club, and I'd love to give back some of my knowledge of racing, and it's what I've done since I was 15 years old. And yeah, I love the sport still. I think it's great. I tease my teammates and tell them that I would still come to the Ardennes and watch them race and cheer them on, because I think it would be so fun as a spectator to come to the races. But along with coaching, I'm a coach currently and would love to coach more. I would do some gravel racing in the US and hope to have a really good time. I've been watching those races and everybody seems like they just have a really good time on the gravel bikes. Have fun on the dirt, and if you know me, then you know I always try and ride my mountain bike when I'm home, and I ride my cross bike a lot in the winter. I'm not racing cyclocross, Lucinda, don't worry, or not that you should ever be worried that I'm coming for you. Singling it down to one moment is really hard. I think on Trek Segafredo we're really lucky because I feel like just the last couple of years on this team have really been amazing. To race on a team where everybody has so much respect for each other, and just coming to almost all of the races and feeling that respect all the time is really special. And love for the bike and love to win all together multiple times is probably just as a general whole really cool, and something that I'm gonna treasure forever. Cycling has taught me so much. To be honest, it's all I've done. So my entire life, my entire way that I've grown up since I was 14 has been through the bike, been through traveling and meeting different people. Actually, it's funny, my youngest brother asked me over Christmas, he asked me some advice. He said, you work with so many different people. He's like, I'm just trying to find my way around this new group of people and I don't know how to ask questions. And it was really cool that he came to me and asked me that, because I hadn't really thought about it in that way, but it's true. As a professional athlete, you do have to meet so many different people and get along with them and work with them in a professional manner. And I hope that that will take me far into the future. Women's cycling, I can remember from when I started coming over to Europe to now, and it's changed so much, and it's true that it's just getting bigger. Next year we have a women's Tour de France, which is huge, and it's really awesome to have been part of this. And of course there's like maybe a small part in the back of my head that's like, oh, and it's gonna keep growing and you're gonna miss out on some, but the fact is I'll still be a fan from the side, and I hope that it's gonna continue to grow well past the end of my career. I really want to finish it out in the best possible way that I can. So after the Giro that we're at now, I go to Tokyo for Team USA, and Then I'll have San Sebastian, one of the World Tour races, before I go home for about a month, and then I'll come back to Europe for Plouay, and then Tour of Ardèche before the World Championships, which I'm super excited about this year. And then we'll see, maybe finishing off with the Women's Tour, but that's a bit far away from my calendar to be perfectly exact, but definitely want to finish the season out really strong.